Throughout history, Judaism has not removed any books from the Hebrew scriptures, yet certain passages have been minimized, avoided, or heavily reinterpreted because of their unmistakable connection to Yeshua as the already-come Messiah. One of the clearest examples is Isaiah 53, a chapter once universally understood by ancient Jewish teachers to speak of the coming Messiah, yet later removed from the regular synagogue reading cycle, because it too perfectly describes Yeshua, his rejection, his suffering, his atoning death, and his resurrection. Likewise, Daniel 9:24-27 is rarely taught plainly today, because it declares that the Messiah had to appear before the destruction of the Second Temple in 70 AD, placing the arrival of the Anointed One exactly within the lifetime of Yeshua. Zechariah 12:10, which speaks of Israel looking upon the one whom they pierced, is also softened in rabbinic interpretation, because it echoes the crucifixion with striking accuracy. Psalm 22, with its vivid description of pierced hands and feet, mocking crowds, and the casting of lots for clothing, is often spiritualized to avoid acknowledging that it paints a portrait of crucifixion 1,000 years before the Romans invented it. Even Isaiah 7:14, which foretells a virgin conceiving and bearing a son, and Micah 5:2, which identifies Bethlehem as the birthplace of the eternal ruler, receive limited attention because Christians have used them for centuries to proclaim Yeshua's identity. Equally significant are the passages tied directly to John the Baptist, whose ministry forms the prophetic bridge leading to the Messiah. Malachi 3:1 prophesies that God will send his messenger to prepare the way before him, after which the Lord himself would suddenly appear in his temple. Yeshua fulfilled this prophecy precisely, entering the temple after the ministry of John. Malachi 4:5 declares that Elijah would come before the great and notable day of the Lord, and Yeshua openly identified John the Baptist as the promised Elijah, the forerunner whose appearance meant the Messiah had already arrived. Isaiah 40:3 speaks of a voice crying in the wilderness, and John himself claimed this identity, fulfilling the prophetic role that Judaism still awaits. While none of these scriptures are removed from the Jewish Bible, they are often avoided in public teaching because, taken together, they form a unified testimony that Yeshua is indeed the long-awaited Messiah, who has already come accompanied by the Elijah-like herald, John the Baptist, just as the prophets promised.